So you're thinking about moving to Vail, Arizona, but you kind of want a little more elbow room between you and your neighbors. Well, stick around because today I'm going to take you around 4 different subdivisions in the Vail area where you have a little bit more room between you and your neighbors, and you can also bring your toys, those RVs, those boats, and you won't want to miss the last neighborhood that we have to show you. It's absolutely gorgeous, set right here in the Rincons. So let's get rolling. If you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and my husband Dustin and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, we got you covered. Give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, and let us help you make that smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. All right, so we are over here starting off in Andrada Ranch Estates. Now, a lot of the homes on here are on just under or just over an acre. They were built by Cornerstone. These houses are absolutely gorgeous. So brand new construction, but it is finished inside and out. They have some last minute touches they're doing on this one, but there are some other ones on the market that are still under construction and some that are also completely finished. So just wanted to bring you over here so you could get an idea of what you can get new construction, plus being on an acre and being able to bring your toys. So there is an HOA in this subdivision. It's $25 a month, very minimal. Really just want to keep all the junk and everything out of the yard, make sure that all the lots in here look nice, but you are allowed to bring your RV, your toys, your boats, whatever. So you have the space for it. You'll see from the driving footage, a lot of the people in here already have RVs, so that's definitely a theme of the neighborhood, but you're still close enough to town. So out here, we're less than 5 minutes from the freeway, I-10, which will take you anywhere into Tucson, or if you're trying to get more towards the northern part of Vail, you're within 15 to 20 minutes. And up there, you're going to have a Safeway. You could also go up to Rita Ranch and have more shopping and dining up there as well. And that's again within 20 minutes of here. So you have the convenience of being away from the hustle and bustle of the busier city life and the busier areas of Vail. You get to bring your toys, and you just have a little more space between you and your neighbors. So the house behind us today, this is 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2439 square feet, just under an acre, and it's currently listed at $628,000. Like I said, brand new. You have those builder warranties. And everything in it has been finished. They are just doing some final touches on it, which is great. So also over on this area where we're at, we're very close to Sonoyta. So if you want to take a day trip down, go check out the wineries. We're also pretty close to Parker Canyon Lake and some of the other lakes that are further south of here. So just overall, very convenient location. You know, we're out away from it all without being too far away from it. But let's go head over to our next property. All right, so now I am over here in a subdivision called New Tucson. Funny enough, we are in Vail, but it is called New Tucson right here. For this subdivision, there is no HOA. Property behind me is listed at $629,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, was just built in 2023, 2251 square feet, and it's on 1.37 acres. Now it has 11-foot ceilings, even some parts that have 12-foot ceilings. It has all of these beautiful custom finishes, interior and exterior. Even the front door is gorgeous. Downside to this one is it is right off the road. It's right off Serene Road over here, if you can see it behind me. So you are up on a raised lot right here, which is nice. You have fantastic panoramic mountain views. The downside is just that road noise right there. So just something to consider. It does have all the space here to be able to bring, RV, boat, anything else. And like I said, there's no HOA. So you have your pros and cons with this one, but let's go ahead and head over to another subdivision I think you're really gonna like. All right, so our next house, we are over here in Whetstone Ranch. This is another subdivision that does not have an HOA. Now there are ups and downs to that, as you probably saw in the driving footage driving in here. Just people tend to have, more vehicles stored sometimes on their property, maybe project cars. Paint colors can be a little different, as opposed to the first neighborhood we looked at where they keep everything, pretty uniform. There is a yellow house at the end of the street. If you want to paint your house yellow or any other color, this is kind of an area to do it. Now, your neighbors might have something to say about it, but at the end of the day, there's no HOA, so you can paint your house whatever color you want. You can bring your toys. This house is on almost an acre, listed at $709,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, just over 3,100 square feet. The yard is expansive and it's pretty much a blank palette back there. There is gravel, but like I said, it's almost an acre and it's got the block wall all the way around it. So you have a huge yard that's just ready for, you want to put a pool in there, you want to put some turf down, you want to put, a basketball court, plenty of room for it. And this one has a 3-car garage, which is great. Now the house was built in 2005, so we're looking at some, newer homes today. I wanted to bring you into this subdivision to show you a little bit more of an established neighborhood, established home. So the inside, it does have some nice touches, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. Paint probably needs to be done, maybe some flooring, and just some, general updates throughout as we're hitting that 20-year mark. So just wanted to bring you over here, show you something a little bit different, but let's go head over to our next subdivision. All right, so we're over here in our last subdivision of the day, which I love. This is absolutely gorgeous. We're a little bit closer to the Rincon Mountains here than the other homes that we have looked at today. All of the homes have been more on the southern part of Vail, and they were all actually south of I-10. This home here is actually north of I-10, so it is still further away from what many would consider the main parts of Vail, where you'll have more of the schools and shopping, dining, you know, golf course, all of that. But some of those areas can be a little bit more congested, a lot of tract homes in that area as well, master plan communities. So you get out here to the southern part of Vail, and you just get a little bit more elbow room from your neighbors. So for instance, we are over here in Mountain View Ranch. This house behind me is listed at $895,000. With that though, you're gonna get 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3145 square feet, and it's on an 1.5 acres. So largest lot we've looked at today. Now there is an HOA in this subdivision. It's $21 a month currently. Really not bad. And honestly, it's just to kind of keep things looking a little cleaner in the subdivision. We went through one where, you know, there was no HOA and just actually 2 of them. And you can just kind of see people can choose their own paint colors. You know, they might have some project cars around, just stuff like that. Whereas you're not really going to see that in here. You are still allowed to bring your, you know, your boats, your RVs, your trailers, but they do want things looking a little more uniform in here. So as far as like your paint colors, it's actually a really nice palette in here. They seem to have chosen to stick with kind of like desert hues of like, you know, beiges, browns, and greens. So actually there's a beautiful house behind me here that's got like a darker green color on it, but just really, really nice subdivision overall, spread out well, and still close to everything. So you can hop on I-10, you know, maybe a negative to this subdivision, depending on where you're at in the subdivision, is the proximity to I-10. I'm in the front yard right now, and even in the backyard, you can hear the freeway. I think after a while it just becomes like a little bit of white noise. Doesn't bother a lot of people, especially if you're trying to get out into the areas where you can have more property and acreage. That might just be some of the things that you have to deal with. Now this is actually tucked further into the subdivision, so it's really not that bad right here. And once you get into the house, you can't hear that freeway traffic at all. But with the proximity right there, you can hop on I-10, you can head east, and you can go out towards Sierra Vista, Benson. You can go down for a day trip to Tombstone or Bisbee, which we highly recommend checking out. Really fun places. Head down to Wilcox, that's another fun one. Or you can hit the freeway and you can head west if you need to commute down into like downtown Tucson, or even just over into Vail. It's literally a hop, skip, and a jump away to hit the freeway right here, and within 10-15 minutes you'll be in Vail. Within 20 to 30 minutes you'll be towards downtown Tucson. So just depending on where you need to commute to, this is a very convenient location. Something else that's pretty cool too, if you like to fish or just go out to the lake for the day, within about an hour from here you can get down to Patagonia Lake. So we had mentioned Parker Canyon Lake in the beginning. Wanted to bring up Patagonia Lake. It's definitely worth checking out. There's just a lot to do in the area, and if you're looking for good food, we're really close to one of our favorite restaurants when we're down here. We always like to pop into Argenziano's, local family-owned restaurant. They have great pizza, great Italian food, if you're looking for that. So that's all we have for this video. If you or anyone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email. Let us help you make that smooth move. And if you could, give us a like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications. We will make sure to keep you updated on the current market here in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.